Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. So today I want us to create something beautiful, an intro montage using layers, and we're going to do it on After Effects. So this is an example of what I want us to do today. Oh yes, it's a new logo that I did for Zastri Studios. Oh yes, so that's what I want us to do, and it's going to be on After Effects. So as you can see, the only thing that I have here are pictures. This is how the logo looks in one image. This is the social media PNG image. Everything that you see on black is actually transparent. If I can click here, you see it's transparent, but because of clarity I like to do that. Now the honeycomb, this is a base that I made using Photoshop with those shapes. Now if you look at this logo, there's the outer ring, this ring here, and then we have the white background, then we have the white background plus this crown, then we have the 5 stars and the text. Everyone, now this is the text. Number 2 are the stars. Number 3 just the plain white circle. Number 4 is the circle with the crown. Number 5 is the ring. So we want to make them in such a way that it look as if it's 3D. And what you're going to do is usual, a new composition, full HD everything, and let's just go for 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. Yeah, that will work very well. Yeah, always I like using the safe margins. Yeah, it's always important to do that. Then I'm going to take all these shapes that I need, that is from shape is my favorite shape, oh yes, shape 1 to shape 5, drop them. Then I'm going to scale them to my desired size. After that I have to arrange them. I think one should come at the top, I believe, yeah, followed by 2. I don't know what 2 is. Yeah, 2 is the stars. Then 3, no, I think it's, what is 5? Oh, 5 is the ring. I want 5 to come at the very end. Oh, it's just a plain one. Let me just have 5 at the front. Oh yes. Now those are the elements that you're going to be working with, and also this honeycomb, we are going to use it, but a little bit later. If you see, let us play it. Here the honeycomb is at the background, but I'm going to use it as a floor. Yes, I want to use it as a floor, then dark background with just some effects. So let's get to business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 3D function. You see these 3D layers, it allows you to manipulate items in 3D. So if I select it and I come here to the drop down arrow, you see we not only have the X and Y, but also the Z rotation, the axis, everything is just, even the position of the Z position, this is for the length. And also I'm going now to have a new camera. Oh yes, now this camera, I'm going to manipulate it also in 3D. Yeah, now you see to move the camera and it affects what I see. So if there's any transitions that I'm going to do, I'm going to do on the camera, like the angle, the axis, the rotations. But now let's first of all get to arranging the shapes. Now let me do this. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to bring this ring to the front. Sorry, I'm going to bring, you see, if I take it back it disappears, so I'm going to bring it to the front. That's too much. Let me just try -300. That's for the ring. Then now for the text also, I'm going to bring it at minus 200. That is for the text. I'm going to use a difference of 100. Then this one, whatever this one is, it's going to be at minus 100. And wow, getting lost. Minus 200 minus 100. Here minus 100. It's gonna be at 0. At 0, so the one behind it should be at 100. Yeah, now that's what I want. Then from there, now we need to start placing our keyframes and the camera movements and all those things. So the first keyframe, I'm going to put it at the I've used Ctrl A to select everything, so that's now. I'm going to have a keyframe on position. Now when I use Ctrl A, it puts keyframes on everyone, on the scale, on the orientation, on the X, Y, Z rotation. I'm not going to touch on the opacity. So maybe at 3 seconds. I'm also going to have some. I find it simpler to do this because there are those times that you really have to do a lot, and having preset keyframes really helps. Now this is where things get juicier. I'm deselecting everything so that I start handling one item at a time. Now the position, let me see what I can do, because I need to move and rotate. Yeah, if I move this one to that point and I tilt it, to minus 35. Sometimes I just have to do this so that it becomes easier to edit. Let me just move this one other one slightly. Whoa. Maybe there, then twist it on the y-axis to minus 35. Okay, then I come to number 2. Okay, it's the y-axis minus 35. Okay, I will move that one, but this one I'm going to move it on the other side. Still the axis is minus 35. Wow, things are happening. And the last one, I'm moving it to the extreme end, so rotating it at minus 35. Okay, so if they kinda seem to overlap, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it a little bit back. And this one I need to push it a little bit back so that it doesn't affect the stars. Okay, so let's play this. Let me just increase that fit to 100%. Now this is how it looks. They tilt, then they arrange, but as you can see, it's not the way it's supposed to be. so we also need to play around here. And this thing is just select everything. Sorry, that won't work. That is not going to work. And just come to the position. This is also going to be a lot of work, so I'm going to start at the top. The position, I'm going to have this one at 0. Yeah, and that works like magic. So let us play it from the beginning and let's see how it looks like. It just comes. Now what you're going out to do, I want us now to play around with the camera. I think I'm done with just collapse these ones, yeah, to make it a little bit better. Then I come and play with the camera. Now I want to move the camera to the right and tilt it to the left. Observe what happens. I'm just moving the camera, then I'm going to tilt it. Then when we play the video, but there's the number one, I have to adjust the scale. It's not proportional. And also the stars, I'm not sure which one is the stars. Yeah, let me just adjust the scale, yeah, so that it looks realistic to the good. Now that effect cannot be to some it won't be prettier, but now let us add more things. Now so that we can really see what's happening, I'm going now to use the honeycomb base. Where is it? Put it down there. Then I'll have a 3D on it. Transform, I have to tilt it. So at times I keep on forgetting. That won't work, so it should be this one. Yeah. Position it, revolve, scale it. Just again on the rotation a little bit. It's quite delicate since you're moving it minute. Then I rotate it against, yeah, there. Now observe what happens when you play it. Now it really gives you, it really makes things stand out, that wow, things are really moving. And I'm also going to add another honeycomb, but at the very rear. Have it on 3D. Sorry, it's a habit. Scale it and just play around with the opacity at 5%. Yeah, that is going to work perfectly well. Then I'm going to super scale it. Now since it's on 3D, the camera movement is going to affect it, and you'll also see it to be moving, and that really will make everything look as if it is moving. There you go, guys. This is how you make something that pops up like that. Thank you for watching. God bless you.